Or do you care much for a comprehensive traffic safety bill?
Which,
Stopping, first stops, primary stops, no hands-free.
no, frankly. We've talked about this over the last couple of years. I made it clear that I think we should ban texting while driving. I think that's a no-brainer. I think it's pretty obvious that people ought not to be typing into a machine while they're operating a motor vehicle. But beyond that, it gets to be kind of a slippery slope. I think Vermonters, by and large, exercise good judgment. We've seen relative safety in terms of accident rates compared to other states. We have a greater compliance with the seatbelt law than most states that have so-called primary enforcement, even though we don't. So I don't see the need to go beyond texting, and frankly, I hope the legislature will pass that quickly. That's an area, I think, where there's wide consensus. On these other areas, there's a lot of bipartisan disagreement about where we should go. So I hope the legislature will pass a texting bill, get it to my desk soon.
You really think it's, as you drive around all of this, you think people are using good judgment? You don't see them all like this, one-handing it through the intersection?
Well, I guess the question is, how do you craft a law that deals with the matter of judgment? How do you write a law? Do you say hands-free, which is what some people have suggested? It would seem to me that the mental distraction of talking on a phone is significant, in addition to the physical one of holding an instrument. Is punching a destination into a GPS okay? Is that closer to texting, or is that more like punching a station on your radio? Is that a problem? How far do you go? So I think we can all agree that texting is wrong. It's a level of distraction that is clearly dangerous, and beyond that, opinions begin to differ.
Governor, are you pleased with the progress lawmakers have made in drafting legislation for the challenges for change?
Well, we'll see how it comes out, but I think the process is going along well. I want to thank the steering committee, Senator Snelling, Representative Sweeney, Representative Oberhosky, for their hard work, working with the administration team to put that together. I understand it's challenging, no pun intended, but I think legislators recognize that if we're going to get our spending under control, we have to take the first step, which is relatively easy. That's only the first quarter of our budget gap for next year, and I think the legislature generally is doing a good job. I had hoped it would be farther along by now, but I know they're working hard on it.
So would you be okay if by the time the budget's signed on your desk, that maybe, sort of like with the labor savings last year, at the end of last year, that there's going to be an expectation that this challenges for change proposal would have some savings, but not necessarily demonstrating automatically? You're okay with that?
Yes, that's the essence of what the challenges are. They're not specific. The money is eliminated from the budget, but the details in each of the dozen challenge areas are left to be worked out by the appropriate folks afterward.
Did you talk to the president about the Vermont Yankee site or situation at all?
No, not specifically. He reaffirmed his interest in nuclear power as part of the solution to our nation's energy future. He talked about the fact that other countries, Europe in particular, are well ahead of us in utilizing that source, but we didn't talk about Yankee.
Are you generally pleased with the progress of the session?
I think we got off to a better start than some recent years. A good tone. As you know, in the past, legislative leaders were quick to criticize virtually anything I proposed, and this year I've seen them exercise tremendous restraint, and I think that's the way it should be. I think Vermonters expect us to all work together to find some common solutions, especially when the challenges are so profound. This $150 million hole is quite serious. Our unemployment rate is high. We've got to work together to find ways to grow our economy, create some more jobs, and that takes everybody moving in the same direction. So I think we're off to a good start compared to some other years. And